Hello everybody, welcome back to the video. In today's video, I'm going to cover the catalog flashback for the November weekend in 2017 where they had music and fall items. So yeah, started. And if you don't know what this series is, it's basically a series where I go over past events or catalog updates on Roblox that happened a while ago just for nostalgia's sake, because it's fun to look back at some of the things that Roblox did in the past and just look at how things have changed from that point. So right over here we do have this music and fall themed weekend, and this is kind of common back in the day, especially during these kind of busy holiday weeks where they had two themes in one. And the first day right over here was basically music, and the rest of the weekend was fall themed. So over here we did get some music accessories. We did get Fiery Anime Superstar and a Crown of Tune, both of which are still available right over there. And then there is another version of this, I think Anime Superstar, which is a limited item. So if you can't get the limited one, you can get this one which released, which is pretty cool, still on sale, still available for pretty cheap as well. So not a bad one for this music weekend. Definitely looks pretty cool, and definitely one of my favorite hairs that Roblox has released, so definitely not that bad. Next up, Crown of Tune. This is 1,000, so it's a bit more on the expensive side. I think they had a gift card version of this as well. Crown of Carols, I think it was called, but this is actually pretty cool. Really nice looking item for a music themed weekend. Definitely a pretty cool choice from Roblox over here, and definitely one of my favorite on sale items that they have released as well. Next up, we did get a couple more regular items, but we did also get a limited time item with this golden guitar pick necklace. So over here we've Record Mohawk. This one is still available for 100 Robux. It's a pretty creative mohawk, making it a record disc right over here. Looks pretty cool, it's nice looking detail, and you could definitely make a fun outfit with this one too, so not that bad. Pretty creative choice and a pretty creative item as well. Now this is the golden pick necklace. It was 50 Robux, available for that weekend only, so about 3 days, and I'm not sure why this was limited time only. It's kind of random to have been made limited time, but it looks pretty cool. Could go limited if they do go back to making limiteds, which is pretty unlikely right now, but they did it out of nowhere before, they could do it out of nowhere again, so it does have the chance if they ever go back to limiteds, but it is pretty unlikely. It is kind of a random item, but a pretty cool one to have been limited time only if you were available at this time. Next up, we did get a couple more new items that are just on sale. Rockin' Fedora for 500 and a Wing Guitar for 600, which are both pretty expensive right over here. Rockin' Fedora looks kind of okay. It has this black fedora, but it has some little pins right over here going around it, which is pretty nice. There's kind of bejeweled pins, so not that bad. I think it's a pretty nice looking fedora, and you can definitely make some nice outfits with this one, but it is a bit more on the expensive side right over there. Same thing here. It's a pretty cool looking guitar, has a big wing on the side, which definitely adds to the style of it right over there, but once again a bit more on the expensive side as well. Now moving on, these are the last few music items. We do have marching drum, drum topper, and blinged out headphones. So we have the last two that are available, the drum topper and blinged out headphones, and then we also have an off sale one, the marching drum. So over here, drum topper, it's a pretty affordable one. I think it's 100 only, so it's a pretty cool one. I think it goes over the head, so it does limit the outfits just a bit, but I think it's definitely a pretty cool music item and not that bad to still get it available today. Likely doesn't have that many owners, so you can definitely make a unique offer for this one. Now marching drum, this is actually a very unique item, as it actually released right over here, as you can see it's on the catalog, but it never actually went on sale. So technically has no owners that could buy it because it never went on sale. I think they probably meant to put it on sale, but they just forgot. So it has stayed off sale since then, unfortunately. Never went on sale, but pretty cool item, but it is a bit forgotten as of course it has never been on sale, so likely it will continue to stay off sale with no actual purchasers, which is pretty unfortunate right over there. Now this last one, once again, we have this blinged out headphones. Pretty cool item for Music Week, these nice looking headphones. Pretty expensive as well, 500, but they definitely look nice, and the jewels look pretty cool on it as well, so not that bad. Pretty cool, nice pair of headphones for the Music Week. Now after the blinged out headphones, we do move on to some more fall items. We did actually get a limited right over here caveman cloak, and they also do this, it's kind of a pattern for the autumn time. They typically make something random limited. I think the year after this they did Ultra Commando, so they chose that, but this is the year they did this caveman cloak, which was actually an on sale item when it went limited right over here, 500. So it's still available today as limited, of course, but it is doing pretty well actually compared to the 500 price. It has gone up to quite a few thousand. Likely doesn't have that many owners. It is a pretty cool caveman style item if you do like those kind of items. Doesn't have that many sellers, so it'll definitely do well in the future. Next up, we did get two new items right over here, one limited time item and one limited item right over here, the Leafy Antlers of Autumn and the Autumn King Crown. Now the Leafy Antlers of Autumn, there's a lot that actually happened with this item. It was available for about 1 week when it originally released for 800 Robux, and it was very liked, people liked it a lot, but it did return I think 2 years later and actually just stayed on sale. So the original owners kind of got scammed in a way. They bought it thinking it would stay off sale, but then they brought it back and now it's just on sale again. So if you bought it originally and it's still on sale, that's pretty unfortunate, but if you didn't get it originally, you can still buy it for I think 800, same as the original price. So definitely not that bad. Pretty cool pair of antlers, but it's unfortunate for the original owners as they're still on sale. Next, Autumn King Crown. This is actually an autumn version of the Winter King Crown, which is also a limited item. This one looks pretty cool, pretty nice for the fall theme right over there. 10,000 copies, and it's doing pretty well for that copy amount. So if you got it originally, you definitely made a profit, and it seems like it will do pretty well in the future as well. So not that bad, a pretty cool limited item over there. So over here, we did also get another new item, Red Hipster Scarf for 95 Robux, and also another new item, this Beard of Fallen Leaves for 125 Robux. This Red Hipster Scarf looks pretty cool. It's definitely been pretty popular at this point. There's also this regular orange version, so this likely is a retexture of that, but this looks pretty cool. Definitely has done pretty well over time. It's a nice cheap item to have for the fall season, but also works well for any season really. This one too looks pretty cool. It's still on sale. There's been many retextures of this one now, but it's a pretty nice take on the regular beard that they do have a fall version of it, so not that bad over here as well. Next up, they did actually make two Thanksgiving themed items limited. We have this upside down cherry pie and pumpkin pie phones, which both went limited right over here right before Thanksgiving this year. So you have the upside down cherry pie, which is actually pretty cool, pretty creative take on a cherry pie item, having it sitting over the head like it's spilled over, so I think that's pretty fun. Seems to be doing pretty well right now, around the 4,000 range for 1,000 copies, which is not that bad. Only has 3 sellers, so definitely not that many owners that are still active anymore, and it could definitely do well in the future, so definitely not that bad right over here. Pumpkin pie phone's a bit less likely to do well. It was an event item from a couple years before this, has quite a lot of owners, has a lot of sellers too, so it's definitely going to struggle a bit more, but looks pretty cool for Thanksgiving. If you do want to get it, it is still available for a pretty cheap price. And then lastly over here, they did have the annual Bloxgiving event that they did have back in the day to end off this weekend. We did get a couple of free items here which are not available anymore, but I do want to go over them as there are some interesting things with some of these as well. So right here with Turkey Friend, pretty nice looking turkey, has sneakers on, which is kind of weird, but I guess it does make it unique. Not too bad if you got it for free. It's no longer available. Same here, pretty cute little owl friend in a pilgrim outfit, so if you got it for free, not that bad. Pretty cool free item over there. Turkey tail, this one is actually very interesting as it was free from this event and it was off sale for a couple of years, but it did end up returning on sale during one of the sales and they just left it on sale again. So similar case to the Antlers of Autumn actually, where they just put it back on sale and kind of forgot about it. So pretty unfortunate to the original owners. Hopefully they were hoping it would have been off sale, but it's still available today if you didn't get it originally, but you will have to pay this time instead of getting it for free. Next up, Turkey Head, pretty cool one. Once again, if you got it for free, it is still off sale, so not that bad over here. And the last one, Pilgrim Hat, which was a pretty liked one by many, I would say, and also still off sale from that event as well. So yeah, that was the music and fall weekend in November of 2017. I think it was a pretty good weekend, having 2 themes in one, and we also got limiteds, got things going limited, got an event, some limited time things, even though some of them did return. But I think it was overall a pretty successful weekend. It was pretty fun if you were there and got to see a lot of these things released. So yeah, that was the catalog flashback for that weekend. Let me know in the comments which other weekends or events you might want to see me cover in the future. And yeah, that's much of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.